Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Tuesday, August 28th, 2018. I'm Fredicia Liebert. The Republic of China on Taiwan officially handed over 1.75 million EC dollar worth of equipment to the Nevis Island administration earlier today in a brief handing over ceremony which took place at Pinnis Park. The presentation was done by Ambassador of the Republic of China on Taiwan, His Excellency Tom Shi Xiang Li.
Today, I'm very pleased, not on behalf of the government of Republic of China, Taiwan, not only to present to the government of Nevis all those agricultural products you can see, and also a check. The amount of money is meant to procure a working freezer, so mangoes and other fruits produced in Nevis can be further processed and added value too. And our embassies will continue to work hard and actively participate in your national development.
His Excellency then presented the check and keys to the equipment to Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, who expressed his gratitude to the Ambassador and the Republic of China on Taiwan.
And long may the relationship between the Republic of China and Taiwan and St. Kitts and Nevis continue. To our mutual benefit, it's based on respect, mutual assistance, mutual and bilateral engagement. And I thank you for this show, this very obvious demonstration of your commitment to our development. And we pledge, Excellency, to continue our commitment to the people and the government of the Republic of China on Taiwan. So long may this relationship last, long may it continue, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for these, the tangible fruits of our relationship.
Premier Brantley officially handed over the keys to the equipment and the check to Deputy Premier and Minister of Agriculture, the Honorable Alexis Jeffers. The donation included a JCB backhoe, 2 Massey Ferguson tractors, 2 Toyota Hilux pickup trucks, and a check of $15,000 for the purchase of a walk-in freezer for the agro-processing unit. 1 Toyota Land Cruiser was donated to the office of the Premier. Also present at the handing over ceremony were Honorable Eric Evelyn and Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Hughie Sargent, as well as Deputy Director of the Department of Agriculture, Floyd Liebert, and other officials. Culturama 44 has officially come to a close with the hosting of the prize giving and closing ceremony held on Saturday, August 25th at the Nevis Performing Arts Center, NEPAC. Chairman of Culturama 44, Abernathy Liebert, stated that the slogan competition for Culturama 45 was launched in the middle of Culturama 44, and he is encouraging persons to send their entries to slogan@culturamanevis.com. Liebert also announced that registration for Culturama 45 shows will open on October 1st, 2018.
We will begin our marketing of Culturama 45 the first week in October. And for all those persons who are interested in entering the pageants for Culturama 45, come September the 1st, we will be opening the application process for the Miss Culture Queen pageant, Mr. Cool, Miss Swimwear, Junior and Senior, Calypso, Soca Monarch, and also for our troops. So you'd recognize that we will be off to an early start to get Culturama 45 on the road.
Minister of Culture in the Nevis Island Administration, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, in delivering brief remarks, expressed a heartfelt thank you to the participants and patrons of Culturama 44.
And even though that I would have had some downtime in my experience as the Minister of Culture for Culturama 44, I can boldly state, and I can humbly state, that Culturama 44 was a resounding success. And that resounding success could only have been achieved because of the participation from you, the persons who are gathered here and those who are absent as well.
Minister Evelyn noted that Culturama 44 was indeed a success and thanked the Culturama Committee for their hard work and dedication.
So I would say that Culturama 44 was a fantastic experience for me. I truly enjoyed the experience that I had. And I really want to say a special thank you to the members of the committee, because when I was here a few short months ago, I gave my full support and confidence in the committee. I asked them to deliver, and they did not fail. They delivered in grand style. And over the past few weeks that I've been interviewed and I've been speaking about Culturama, I've said boldly and humbly that I believe that Culturama 44 was one of the best, if not the best, Culturama ever hosted here on Queen City, Nevis. And of course that is due in major part because of the support that I had from the Culturama Secretariat and the Culturama Committee.
He also said a special thank you to all of the sponsors. A number of prizes were distributed to the winners and participants of all Culturama 44 shows, as well as the road march winners and participants. The slogan for Culturama 44 was Vet Food and Folklore, Culturama 44. All media houses and members of the press corps are cordially invited to the monthly press conference hosted by Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, on Wednesday, August 29th, 2018. The event will commence at 9:30 a.m. at the conference room on the second floor of the Social Security Building at Pinnis Estate. At the press conference, Premier Brantley will provide an update on matters of national interest. Members of the press will have the opportunity to ask questions. The press conference will be broadcast live on the Nevis Island Administration's Nevis Television Channel 99, NevisTVOnline.com, NTV Go app, NTV Facebook page, and NTV YouTube page. It will also be available on THG Network, Voice of Nevis Vaughan Radio, and Freedom FM. Still to come, SKNBS introduces new equipment to benefit both utility suppliers and consumers. The details after this break.
Class, strength, suave, with a top-class physique. Men, come put your muscle where your mouth is. For the Mr. Physique contest. Ready, set, flex. September 9, 2018 at the Fit Games Park. Interested in participating? Register today by calling 869-664-2637. For everyone else, save the date, September 9th at the Fit Games Park. You don't want to miss it.
Welcome back. The St. Kitts and Nevis Bureau of Standards, SKNBS, is adding verification of meters to its list of services, says Aaron Ordain, chemist and head of metrology at SKNBS, adding that this new verification process will benefit both consumers and utility providers. SKNBS, under the Metrology Act of 2012, conducts verification of fuel pumps and supermarket scales. The addition of this new verification service is part of the Bureau of Standards' mandate to protect the consumer, and under the 2012 Act, where the Bureau verifies all measurement devices within the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. On Monday, August 20th, SKNBS held a one-day workshop to commission the new equipment that will aid in the verification of household electrical meters. The St. Kitts Electricity Company SCELEC, the Nevis Electricity Company NEVLEC, and the Consumer Affairs Department were all present at Monday's training session. The chemist and head of metrology noted the importance of having this new equipment. The importance is that most of our economies are based on energy. We use energy in the manufacturing sector. We use energy to power everything, so there has to be a third party which is in this case the SKNBS, that could reassure customers that if they pay for 1 kilowatt of power, they are actually getting a kilowatt of power, he said. The new equipment is an AVO phaser from Mega, says Sanket Bola, Mega technician, who was also the facilitator of the workshop. The tester is used to verify whether the meter is accurately measuring energy and accurately recording them.
Highest commendation to the Gingerland Secondary School for once again returning the highest percentage CXC pass rate in the Federation. I must pause to really commend the principal and staff who, under very trying circumstances last school year, continued to give of their best to their students.
Principal Education Officer in the Department of Education, Paul Z. Wilkin, delivering remarks at the opening ceremony of the back-to-school exercise held at the Nevis Performing Arts Center on Monday, August 27, 2018. The PEO congratulated a number of teachers on completing their studies abroad and returning to schools, including Akila Huggins, Aldricia Burke, Ivania Thibu. She also congratulated teachers returning from the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College, including Latoya Busu, Sean Joseph, Nikisha Marshall, and Kayla Webb. She also made mention of the new teachers, specifically those from the Prospective Teachers course.
We congratulate those teachers who attended the Prospective Teachers course and who were placed. At a later date, I will give you those names. I am very cautious because as we speak, the Public Service Commission is meeting. However, I do recognize and congratulate persons such as Khalida Smithan, Ron Daniel, Anisha Douglas, Clevin Maynard, Kaije Farrell, Anika Ferguson, Brittany Chatterton, Melissa Clark, and Adije Stapleton.
Among those present were Premier of Nevis and Minister of Education, the Honorable Mark Brantley, Deputy Premier, the Honorable Alexis Jeffers, Honorable Spencer Brand, and Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Kevin Barrett. That's how we end this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Fredicia Liebert. Thank you for viewing.
At a loss as to what's going on in Nevis? Tune into NNC on NTV. Don't worry if you don't have cable either. NNC will bring the news to you wherever you are. Facebook and Facebook Live. YouTube and YouTube Live. NevisTVOnline.com. Roku app, NTV mobile app, Smart TV, Apple TV, and any other IPTV platforms. When me ANC and you ANC, NNC.